Hey guys, hope you're doing really well and I hope you've had a good day so far. Listen, before I start the video as well, what we've done here on Leeds TV is we've got a little donation link at the bottom, a little PayPal. Basically, we were going to try start a Patreon, but we didn't want it to be that exclusive, that it alienated a lot of you guys, because we love providing content, we love seeing your comments, your likes. So we had a bit of a reevaluation, and if you want, you do not have to at all. Let me make that specifically clear. You do not have to at all. But if you'd like to support the channel so we can create better content, so we can get different equipment, so it can be a little bit more, levels up and stuff, which would be so highly appreciated, just donate in the link below. It can be a penny, it can be 10 pennies. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But anything helps. It really does help the channel. So thank you so much, and let's get on with the video. Hello everybody and welcome back to Conor here, Leeds TV. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastically well. I hope you've all had a really good day. And we're back. I was here yesterday and I'm back again with more energy. And we're here to preview your Wigan game at the weekend. Now, I'd just like to quickly mention this at the start. I mean, I asked you guys to stick 200 likes on the video the other day. You stuck 1,300 on the video, which is the most in the channel's history, I think. So, yeah, I don't really know what to ask for. If you wouldn't mind hitting 400 on this, that'd be great. But anyway, let's get into the game. So, yeah, Wigan. Massive, massive game. I always worry about Wigan. From last season, even when we went down to the DW, I was a little bit nervous. Now, them coming to Ellen Road, obviously with what happened last time, it's always going to be a little bit nervy for me. And it's just always going to be, I'm always going to have that little bit of feels. That's what I do when we play a derby. Even like last time when we absolutely mauled them and they somehow got away with the draw, I was just nervous throughout the game. And I think it's just like repercussions of last year. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys sort of think the same thing. Yeah, premonitions of last year and all that sort of jazz. But they won at the weekend. Well, they won the other night. Sorry, they beat Sheffield Wednesday. Really good result. 2-1 win. Sort of a last-minute counter-attack winner for Wigan. Really nice finish, actually. And not to be taken lightly at all. And I say this with every single team in this division, don't I? I really do. Every single team in this division, not to be taken lightly, says Conor. But yeah, I don't think they should be. And I don't think any team in this division should be taken lightly. I think we've got to have respect, but not too much respect. But I think fundamentally what the other night showed was that when we're on it, we're palpable. We're too good. We're infectious. We're superb to watch. We can break from defence into attack in a matter of seconds. And the whole Patrick Bamford thing, he got 2 goals the other day. I think he should have had more, if I'm being brutally honest with you. I think he should have had 3. I think he should have had 4. But, a lot of people are saying that on social media. But at the end of the day, he got the 2 goals. And if me and Jean can come in and sort of press Bamford to that next level, keep putting that pressure on him, I'm absolutely fine with that. Because ultimately, I want Leeds United to win. I want Leeds United to prosper. And I want Leeds United to be in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? I'm not about one man or another man. I'm about the collective. I'm about the unit. I'm about Leeds United Football Club. But, the reason I mentioned Bamford is I think this could be a big game for him. I think he's going to get a lot of chances. I really do, and I think it's going to be on a plate for Patrick Bamford, not in a cocky or an arrogant way, but you look at the game against Wigan last year, before it all sort of fell apart, we did have chances, and I think it's absolutely critical that we take our chances. Still the other day for me, we weren't putting away enough. That wasn't a 3-2 game, that was a 7-2 game. Costa, Click, Bamford, amongst many other chances we created, especially in that second half, but the first half, Millwall had 2 chances and they scored 2 goals. And for me, that needs to be Leeds' ratio. And that's why I'm excited to see someone like Ian Pervader on the bench. That's why I'm excited to see Augustine on the bench as well. Because I want them to push the starting lineup all the way until May. I want them to be a constant pressure on that starting lineup. And you could see that straight away for me with the likes of Jack Harrison's performance against Millwall the other night and Helder Costa. I thought they were absolutely fabulous in that second half. But we need to carry it on. It's not good being inconsistent. We're used to it, aren't we? Inconsistencies with Leeds United has been, well, it's been our nature for years now. We need to continue. We need to continue to get better. We need to go on a run, for me. We need to go on a run. I'd love to win at Wigan. And I'd love to get a point away at Brentford. Wouldn't that be amazing? The first time in a lot of our lives we've seen that. Brentford, 50 years since we've won anything down there. I can't remember in my lifetime us getting anything down there. 26 years of age. So that's a huge game as well. But I think this Wigan game is to get a lot of those sort of chips off our shoulder really from last season. We need to eradicate that, bettering ourselves from last season, which we've said throughout this season has been the meter of success. Have we got better? Have we improved? Have we made the right signings? And I think getting rid of Wigan at home is one of those reasons. And I think ultimately we need to keep winning. There are tough games coming up for our opposition. But if you look at Leeds United's fixtures coming up, we've got 2 tough games, of course. We have away on the bounce, but then you've got Reading, then you've got Bristol City at home. Winnable. And then you're counting down. Then you're looking at the back end and you're thinking, there's 12 games left. There's 11 games left. So this is where it starts. Millwall was an excellent start. I fully didn't expect us to be, losing that game. Sort of the way we were playing. Obviously, I said that I did before. I expected us to lose that match. But the way we were playing, I expected us to get more from it. And I want us to convert chances. And I still think it's below par. As I've said, that should have been 6, 7, maybe even 8 that game. With full respect to Millwall, but I thought Leeds were completely phenomenal. And once again, we're missing chances. So I'm here again saying Leeds United need to be clinical. It's a huge game because we saw last season Millwall did, but Wigan can come, they can sit, and then they can hit us on the counter-attack and they can be devastating with 2 efforts. And it's true. That's the levels of this division. You never know who's going to win on the day. It's so competitive, and that's why it's the best league in the world for me. It's the most entertaining anyway. I want to get out of it, but it's definitely the most entertaining league in the world. And that's why, because you wouldn't ever be surprised for Wigan to come to Ellen Road and turn us over. You look at last season, what was it? No away wins all season. Coming up against the most fluid, best, biggest team in the division. It turned us over 2-0 and thoroughly deserved it. So complacency is not where we need to be. It's not where we need to be. Consistency is. Now, I like the fact that, I don't mind the fact, that Calvin Phillips is out. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not Wigan press high. Because I think we tired Millwall out. And I think Millwall are a better team than Wigan, so there's no excuses there. But we didn't really see a high press from Millwall after that 10-minute mark. And it'd have been interesting to see if they could have kept that up. Because I think a lot of teams have kept that up this season. We talk consistently about fatigue and tiredness from other teams and Leeds doing that high press. I don't think we've seen the high press enough. I think Leeds have sometimes looked leggy. Leeds have sometimes looked tired. So we need to maintain that, because if Wigan do apply a high press, then we do need to be able to deal with that. But once again, it's going to be set piece city. Mayor of set piece city, Kiefer Moore, this week. So we need to be on point. And we weren't horrendous from set pieces the other day. I think we faced 3. One obviously was shocking, but it was an individual error. But you can't teach height. And I keep saying that every week. We can't teach height. So we've got to combat that. And you've just got to... I don't know what the answer to that is, but what the answer is to lose your personal battles, which Luke Ayling did the other day. And I think Wigan are going to take that as a blueprint. I think they understand that they're not going to be able to play with us. So I think they're going to go for the assault aerially, like many teams do when they come to Ellen Road. So we've got to prepare for that. And if we can't prepare for that, we've got to outscore them. How do we outscore them? Take our chances. How do we win this game? Take our chances early. Because when we take our chances early, aside from Cardiff, really, which is the one that sticks out, where we were complacent, we tend to do really well. So consistency is key. Focus, concentration, winning your personal battles, winning your 50-50s, and finishing. And being able to do that. It's a huge game for Bamford, but he needs help. I thought Click was phenomenal the other day. Sort of stepped up when Phillips was out, in an unfamiliar role. I thought Pablo was excellent as well. Can they get on the score sheet? Jack Harrison, brilliant. Get on the score sheet. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it is still a little bit tiki-taka. And what I'd like to see is some shots from range. Test the keeper. Alioski's the perfect measure for it. He'll just have a crack wherever, because he doesn't care. Sometimes I think some of this squad do overthink a little bit when they're about to take a strike and it turns into a pass, and then we overplay it and then it goes out of play or the keeper saves it comfortably. So let's go into this with a little bit of vigour, a little bit of momentum. Think about what we did the other night. We've got strength on the bench now. Jamie Shafcutton's available. Tyler Roberts is available. Gene's available, or John, which I'll need to figure out the pronunciation. I believe it is John, but, you know, Mean Gene, the goal machine, doesn't go well, does it, if you're just saying John? But, yeah, it's you know, we've got Pervader available as well. He looked well in tune with the squad the other night, which was lovely to see. And a lot of very good individual performances. The key for Leeds United is keeping it consistent, because we saw all this last year. Hark you back to Sheffield Wednesday at home, the 1-0 win where Leeds were fantastic. Next game we went on, we didn't do as well. It's all about consistency. Promotion is based on consistency. If you've enjoyed this video, it's been a little bit less hyped up. I know it has, but I'm feeling measured with this Leeds United side now. So let's hope we can go in with a little bit of positivity. And as I've said 1,000 times in this video, consistency is key. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what your opinions are in the comment section below. Please tell me who you'd start with. Would it be the same team? What are you thinking about the injuries at this moment in time? Adam Forshaw, as I've always said, back on grass, still not mentioned in Bielsa's presser today. Slightly worrying for me. Do we need to worry about that? Yeah, big questions with Adam Forshaw there. I don't really know what's going on. As I say, please like the video. A phenomenal job the other day. I'm not, you know, I'm just appreciative. That's why I mention it. So thank you so much. If you fancy it, like it. If you don't like it, dislike it. It's just how it is. But yeah, guys, hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Keep positive, and I will see you for the review after the Wigan game, and hopefully we've done it. Cheers, guys.